G'day, as you join us here for Masters Hockey World Cup match. This is the women's over 55 division. We've got a game here between the Netherlands and France. James got started and we're still at 0-0. Interesting game this because the Netherlands and France are both stuck on 9 points each, second and third on the log, and the winner of this game will progress to the semi-final. So a very big game of hockey in Sunya. An important result coming out as the Dutch drive forward to the circle edge. Not able to get in there. France trying to clear the ball out at all their costs. England unbeaten in this pool. We've just seen them finish a game before this where they looked very impressive. And now the Netherlands and France have to fight it out in what effectively has become a quarter-final match. We'll have to check the goal difference because often with these kind of pool games, one of the teams can afford to draw. You don't obviously play for a draw, but if you can afford to, they're trying to get in the circle again. Holland just struggling to get on the baseline there to get something out of this. On the current status, if this game is a draw, then the Netherlands will go through. So the French having to win this match to get through. French talisman playing the midfield. Annemiek Fokker just the key player for them. Fokker is an ex-Dutch player in a youth, having played more than 90 caps for the Dutch national side. Also has a bronze medal from the Olympics to her name. Since then, just moved to France. Now plays for the French Masters team, and now we have a breakaway. That could have been so costly because France had an overlap there going forward. Just couldn't find. As again, the Dutch having a breakthrough, but not getting anything forward. The ball just getting smashed in there, and unfortunately for France, player just getting on the wrong foot there, and the ball popping against her heel, and short corner ensuing. We have our first short corner of this match. Pretty sure the Netherlands will have a plan in action, yeah, to see what comes up when they first short corner. Ball coming out, not cleanly trapped. He is slipped out to the left, and a chance with a called a slip hit. Ball lifted slightly and popping loose. Umpire adjudicated, and there was a hack after that. So France get to reset from the back. Focus on the ball now, trying to get the ball out. Just not able to clear the lines. There's the Dutch getting a lot of ball back from France at the moment and being able to play with, again, the circle entry. Ball popping loose. A lot of clanging of sticks there, and nothing given for it, but could have gone either way. There's been day 7 of the tournament. Have played lots of hockey, and so all the teams are pretty much well running by now and have their patterns and set plays going. The pools in this made up of 6 teams, so each team going to play 5 matches in their pools before we have the cross-pool playoffs, semi-finals on Saturday and the finals on Monday. There are rest days built in, but this would be the most amount of hockey that these teams have played in short succession, so a lot of the players will be carrying needles. It is tough on the body, but to see this level of hockey being played at Masters level and the Masters program around the world has just been fantastic. The fact that they've got world events like this. There are 3 events this year. The first event was held in Nottingham for the over 35s and over 40s. This tournament for the over 45s, over 50s. In the ladies section, they got the over 55s and over 60s. And there's going to be another tournament in Tokyo later this year where we're going to have it's more in a men's section there where we've got over 65s, and there's even over 75 division in that section, which is going to be fantastic as we've seen the Dutch just getting the backhand in the circle. That is an interesting blow because France had the ball coming away from them. I think it looked to me like the touch was inside the circle, but the game being called back here. Ball coming out. Just nice to play there. Looks like Bax was trying to get the ball across. A nice backhand flip coming. That is an unbelievable finish. That has got to be one of the better finishes you're going to see at this tournament. The ball popping out. The backhand flip. I mean, that really was impressive. The ball popped loose in the circle. And the skipper, Willem Scheer, on the backhand, flipping it high like a lob almost. Just caught it cleanly and the ball lobbing over the keeper, and that's a very impressive way for the Netherlands to start this match in the first chucker, going 1-love up. Great finish, and the crowd pleaser, that one popped right over. The Netherlands team winning all their matches so far except for the one match against England where they lost 2-1 in a very closely contested affair. And the French team also losing against England, but slightly bigger scoreline there, 6-1 against England. And England were looking like the dominant team in this pool so far. But France now getting to move forward. The Dutch having to defend now. They've just scored their first goal, and you don't want to relieve the pressure after the goal. So we look around the field, and Foco with a drop pass back. They're going to have to look for the circle entry. Yeah. Lots of attention being paid there, but eventually the tackle coming away, and Netherlands now get to play it on the field. Ball being played wide. Good option there because France weren't expecting the play to loop around the outside. They were all looking on the route 1. Sneaky run on the outside again. Holland coming to the middle of the field is where they want to distribute from. If they can, ball on the foot, second chance, the ball being flipped in the circle, there could be the arc and shoot. But the tackle coming in, I think there was stick contact. Just too much pressure on there. And Netherlands getting their second short corner of this quarter. The coach Martin Nilsson just sending some verbals onto the field. Looking nice and composed. France running 2 players out. There's all the ball being popped in for a backhand shot. First one being missed, and then the ball hitting a French defender on the line there, in the foot. It's going to be a penalty flick. It was a reverse tick slap shot, if I can call it that. Snuck through the goalkeeper and hit a defender on the line. And of course, that's going to lead us to having a penalty flick. Push coming in, and bottom left, very simple finish. Nice and calm and collected. There was no hesitation after the whistle went. Always tough when you got to put up the flick, and that was Rohoff. Jacqueline Rohoff just putting the penalty stroke away. And then there's now taking a 2-love lead here and stretching it, because France need to win this game to go through to the semi-finals, and right now they need 3 goals to get ahead against a Dutch team that looks like they're on song at the moment. As Foka comes through with a run, looking for the through ball, just not finding it. A lot of attention being paid to her, obviously, or the key player for France. Attention being paid there, but neatly controlled in the midfield there. Margus keeping the composure as the trough ball opens up. Now France trying to cut this, but does mean that the midfield gets left open. Skier just getting the ball back into play. And again, the Dutch moving the ball around nicely. Finding the small passes. Just missing the final pass there. We'll get the blow for the stick hack there, but really good movement, going in, out, and then playing on the line with the space opened up. Another stick hack there. It'll be play at advantage, but France just lacking a bit of ball pace at the moment. If you look at the way players have to fetch the ball, not as accurate as can be. It does give the Dutch time to resettle and get back into play. Pass just going loose there, I think. Natalie Stefani at the back, looking up and seeing a lot of orange in front of it. As Folk comes back now and picks up the ball to help defend. Ball not moving yet as cleanly as we thought it would in this game. Both teams congesting the midfield, making sure that no free play goes around. And the Netherlands now get to reset and try and see if they can enter the circle from a long range ball. Not to be as ball gets crashed into a stick and leaves the building. France out the back with Foka trying to hit the ball long, but that's going to be dangerous trying to hit the ball out from that far away. Great feed drag skill, quality player. Going for the long hit, it's going to clear the channels. It was a very long ball across to Kate Boyle, but still coming out of that midfield, just making sure they don't get pressed. And I make Foka just making sure the ball gets transferred out of those congested zones as much as possible. Trough ball around the back and looking for the open channel. 45's on. Again, just slightly intercepted. Next ball gets knocked down. This is going to be a good ball. If it was just controlled, I think they're going to be disappointed in that. Umpire didn't see the foot. Cross ball to the P spot. Good shot coming here, but good defending. That was good body on the line stuff at the back there, because Dutch player had time to turn and get the shot off. It's always the problem when somebody's shooting, you need to put your body on the line, because there's a stick following through. But in that build-up, really congested player, nice and neat from the Dutch, but ultimately not going anywhere. I think the ball down the line, when they open up the space, is catching France a little bit off guard. Stefani trying to throw the overhead, but that's going to backfire. I think it's going to come straight back. Rink Boyner on the edge of the circle, just trying to find something on target there, but not getting the ball clean your way. But that's still 2-love up in this chucker. We've still got 2 minutes left. France a lot of work to do, just trying to find the ball at the back. Oh, loose ball there. This is a chance for France. Ball up front. Ben Youssef just not sure which way to go. And Ben Youssef trying to find helping runners, but just couldn't link up. Again, the few times that France do get the ball forward, they're going to have to look after the ball better than that, because when they do turn it around, it comes back at them very solidly, as you see Skier just mopping up the problems there. Fokker taking the ball on the run, yep. Trying to see an angle through. Lovely pass out wide. Graulemont's going to have to make some plans, yep. Again, find the ball. Long range ball coming in, that's a really good delivery. It's going to be a foot. A mistrap inside the circle. And Annemiek Fokker just again knocking that long ball across. And picking up the foot inside the circle. And that's going to be France's first short corner. They are 2-love down, so anything they can pick up here to put some scoreboard pressure back on Netherlands will be important. Ball coming out, Fokker's going to have a go. Call being called for breaking early. No. The umpire's not getting the rule right here. Looks like one of the French broke in. It normally means the ejector's got to go back, but bit of confusion. The whistle's gone and a lot of confusion. The ball's going to come out here. The road. Fokker with a shot, can have a second one. It's going to be interesting. She hits us on the target, hits the keeper, hits the backhand. Annemiek Fokker just having 3 shots on target there, and unfortunately hit the first serve, hit the keeper, and then missed the backhand. As the Netherlands go into this first quarter lead, 2-love up. We'll be back shortly.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
And there goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people that's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. It will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
Welcome back as you join us for the second quarter of this hockey match between the Netherlands and France. It's a women's over 55 game at the Masters World Cup year being held in Cape Town, South Africa. It's the last pool game for these two teams. Both teams tied for second place at the moment in their pool. It's this game effectively determines who gets to play for a semi-final. The Netherlands 2 up at the moment, and a ball across the circle. Stefani unable to deal with it. Not sure how that blow came, but again Holland pressing hard, trying to get themselves in that circle, and the French struggling to get the ball at the back. Again, stick pressure there as France get reload from the back and see what they can do from match. They need to move the ball channel too quickly. A lot of times they're holding on the ball just a little too long. And it gives the Netherlands time to regroup every single time. So faster pass options. As you see again, Stefani again holding on the ball too long, and the press being set up in front of her, which is going to always block her from moving forward. Ball on the right-hand side there. Again, it's turnover ball in the midfield. There's lots of French players applying pressure, congesting the midfield, but with the French committing so many players in the midfield, you'll see a lot of orange shirts on the outside. But if Netherlands can come away with the ball, there's players to play around the outside and just move the ball wide like they do there. Nice ball on the side. They're going to Mokel and Moschel. Just not getting the ball in there, but again, stick pressure from Stefani. Stefani getting the blow and clearing the ball down the field, but only as far as Brevet. And Brevet moving the ball back into the middle again. Again, the Netherlands driving relentlessly forward, just not having a clean stop in the D there. A little bit fortunate, I think. Chantal May just Marcus just saying thank you. Got myself a penalty corner for my team, and that's what matters. As this constant barrage from the Netherlands on the French defense is paying off as it goes along here, because France can't get the ball at the back. Penalty corner number 3 for Holland. The French team putting their protective gear on. Very important to make sure they've got all right gear. Ball comes out, trapped, straight hit the keep on the pads, on the rebound, back to the injector. And the injector trying to find a backhand pass. I'm trying to see from here who the injector was. It looked like Nicole Mochel. Long ball through, another player wide open. Just trying to make the circle entry. Not able to this time. I know my Tillins getting caught in possession. Again, a lot of ball on the midfield and a lot of scrappy play here. Again, the slow ball move by France. They're getting stuck. Need to move the ball quicker. The longer they hold it, the more chance it gets the Netherlands to set up their press. But now the ball does trickle through. And Netherlands having to go backwards. Oh, stick hack there. They were lucky because that could have been a dispossession. There were a couple of people hunting there. Ben Yossif and Boyle were definitely in front there, but the turnaround's quick. And a great intercept. I think what we have picked up from this game is that the Netherlands are relentless and they keep coming forward. Whenever they do get the ball, their first choice is to go down the field as fast as possible, see if they can get some options. And it's paying off for the moment because it's keeping France on the back foot in their own 22 of the field. And again, the pressure showing there, slight mistrap. Ball down the field. They don't always get a good first touch on the ball, but they do get the first touch on the ball, which means France's build-up does get broken down. They just haven't been linking up the small passes, quick passes, to try and open the space up. And when they have found the quick passes, they just haven't been to stick and focus back on the fielder, which makes a big difference. She had a break there for a short while. Massive influence on this game. Fetching the ball, carrying the ball. She'll need some support though, as the ball now goes to the T-point. And a nice push onto a foot. That's advantage being blown, but it definitely was a foot from the sideline there. And the fourth corner for the Netherlands gets awarded. Injection comes slightly off target. Gonna have to run around for this one. Ball gets slipped out right, but I think that was more of a miss. Push. Ball going back in again, but a bit of clanking of the sticks. The first goal scored by Willem and Schuur. And the second one, Jacqueline Roof getting a penalty flick. And so the Netherlands 2-love up. Kind of a scrappy half here. Nobody really getting away from it. The ball congested in the midfield. Might be a tactic of France to just keep players in the middle of the field, make the Dutch go all around the outside. And the French hold in the center of the field. Does break the game down a lot. But what is evident is that a lot of the match is taking place on the French 22. And if the French do win the ball, it's a long way down the field. They need to move before they can find some space and possibly get some action at the other side. So far, the short corner tally, the penalty corner tally, the Netherlands have had 4 compared to the 1 the French had. The French could not put the ball in the net when they did have a chance. It was saved by the first save, saved by the postman. Hit the keeper, just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. It's a glorious day in Cape Town, South Africa. The sun's out. Cool breeze blowing to keep us cool, but circle entry, great backhand across the face of the goal. There was very neat interplay happening there. Somebody's got over the ankle, but ball rolled in the circle. Quick passing which caught everybody off guard there, and you saw when the ball got to Rohoff, just the backhand flash across the goal, but nobody diving through. The crowd giving a big sigh when it did happen, thinking that something is about to happen. Fokker coming to fetch the ball again. Trying to build up to people in front. Just can't find somebody to pass to. Players hiding behind their people. But again, at some point you feel that Annemiek Fokker is going to be good for a goal. Yeah, already scoring 4 at this tournament. Good cracking ball across. Nice, neat hit. Willem and Schuur, the captain. In this tournament so far, we have Linda Webb on 6 goals, top goal scorer at the moment. Linda Webb scoring 5 of those from field goals, which is impressive because the England team looking really good for their money, moving the ball around. And then we've got a couple of people tied on 4 goals each. As the ball rolls in and the ball hit in the back stick. It'll be another Rio Watershore corner number 5. We've got Fokker on 4 goals and we've got Sarah White, the English captain, on 4 goals. Just looking down the list. And it looks like the Netherlands have been sharing the goals amongst all their players because there's not a standout scorer from them. It might change after this game. The ball comes out, looking for options to the right. Everything's blocked. Nothing coming from that. Good short corner defense. We had Foka and looked like Stefani coming out there and just blocking all the options to the right-hand side where the call was, and they couldn't get the ball off that way. Dramatic pause ensued, and nothing came from that. So at the end of that, France will be happy that they blocked an attempt from the Netherlands to get the ball in the circle for the shot. France are going to have to find a way to get the ball at this part of the field. I think they just have that now. Foka taking the game on myself. Good running play. Playing the 1-2 pass. Unfortunately, the ball just getting lost at the next level. Looks like Buton, and the ball's gone across the circle again. A lot of ball pressure being applied there, but not getting in for that. Looked like Tillins was on the ball there, trying to put pressure on it. Not a short corner, but the umpire pointing to a spot that is millimeters outside of the circle. And the reset happens. Not a very good pass out there, but ball coming away. Only as far as Netherlands defender's stick. Paul rolled in the circle, but goalkeeper France just letting it roll neatly over the baseline. Looks like Perez rolling in the goals at the moment. Another cracking ball in and a free sweep. At one-time shots, always the high risk, high reward. Ball coming across and the big sweeping shot of the one-time. You either hit that in your hero or you miss it and the umpire is not happy with you because you've collected some sticks along the way and clipped somebody. As the Netherlands now keep transferring the ball in the back. Nice movements. And a good step there to the ball. This is opening up the play a lot. Keep changing channels, trying to find the angles, and the ball coming across on the again. Second one-time shot within 30 seconds. Can't see who their player was. It might have been backs. We try and see from here. Again, the builder play through Foka. Foka is the key player in the midfield. They're trying to play through, but when she offloads to somebody else, then they need to work together. France guilty of maybe not stringing together enough passes before they find the opening. It is difficult though when the Netherlands are closing you down the whole time. Good builder players. Placement knocks the ball long to open up the game, and then a very big ball on the sideline. Rohoff just having to lead towards it. Let's look at 3 minutes left. As Foka comes away with the ball, playing it wide. Trying to make the builder play happen. Play on the ball and play will go for the long one. Good stick pressure there. Nicole Michelle just putting the pressure on. Again. So hacking the sticks as Derek tries to bash her way through there. But like we said before, there's so much congestion on this field that players back in to get the free passing movement. I think France need to make more passes to get this in action and quicker passes. They're a little bit slow on the movement, but by the same token, if the Netherlands start running less of the ball and making passes game happen, they would make the French life very difficult. Open play coming, ball be knocked across the field. Picked up neatly, and a lot of stick pressure there, can just find the next pass. The intercept coming through, well read. Looked like Rivka backs have made a good intercept there and pass it. But again, the constant pressure in the midfield means they're not getting clean ball away. As often the case, as you see now, players running with the ball.
At the hockey.
When they're running the ball, just need to create the openings and make the definite pass once the movement's complete. Again, scrappy ball, it's all loose in here. Nobody knows what's going on. The umpire eventually saying hit a foot. As the Netherlands get awarded their 6th short corner of the match. We've still got 1 minute and 20 seconds left, so they'll play the side comfortably. Day 7 of the tournament, and lots of fatigue and tired legs out there. This is the last pool game, so the next phase will be the semi-finals and the playoff matches. The winner of this game will play against Scotland, I believe. The ball gets crashed in. Only as far as the injector, who puts it across the face of the goal. And I think it'll be interesting to see who claims this. Collision of players in the goal mouth. The ball's getting goal bound, but I think... No, I'd hate to make it. I think Jacqueline Rohoff might have stepped in front of that one and picked up the goal. 30 seconds left in this, and with the Netherlands getting 3-love up in this match, I think they'll be happy now that they're in a position to start controlling what is going on here. That goal coming from a short corner. Ball off the shot, pop to the injector as we hear the hooter for the halftime whistle. 3-love to the Netherlands in this match, and I think now they're in a comfortable position to start controlling where this game goes. We'll see you soon for the second half.
At thehockeysite.com, it's about what happens in the locker room. Thinking about the game. It's about planning and preparation, and about training and improving those skills. Looking at it from different angles. But of course, it's also about teaching them to score and win. thehockeysite.com. Share the knowledge.
We are fascinated by the mindsets and the habits that make individuals and teams perform at another level. Let us be your thought partners and transformational coaches. Are you part of a team and you are wanting to gain insight into what ingredients need to be in the mix to take your team to a whole new level of performance? Partner with us. We want to be your transformational coaches.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
And there goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people that's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
Welcome back as we join the second half of the match between the Netherlands and France. As France having a direct run here, trying to open up the pass, has been intercepted over there. We have last pool game in the ladies O55 section. The Netherlands 3-love up in this match and looking comfortable at the moment. France struggling to find the ball at the back, and Netherlands pass the ball very smartly in the midfield and then getting pressure up front. It's been a trademark so far of this match is the Netherlands press, which has really got France on the back foot, as you see again. A lot of pressure on the ball carrier. Stefani doing well to keep out of trouble there, but only being able to reset as far as the outside half. And here we have the Netherlands winning the ball back again, and they'll start moving the ball around between each other. A little flop pass there, unfortunately, and a stick hack, but the ball, if it does get through, just couldn't find the ball forward to Kate Boyle. Boyle on the right wing, just freeing herself up there, but not able to receive the ball. Intercept happening. Anna McFoker just making the ball go forward. Again, just intercepted constantly by the Netherlands. They've done really well at pressing and getting in the way. Great backhand interception there. The direct option being sought. Again, Boyle making the reverse lead. Just a miss hit there from Foker. Should be upset with that. The winner of this game will play the semi-final this weekend against Scotland, who've ended on top of the other pool. Nice gentle movement there to get the foot from Janine Jacob. France move the ball a bit quicker now, which is important. Don't want to give Netherlands time to set up their press as they have before. And there again, just holding on the ball slightly too long, which is always going to give the Dutch time to regroup, get players in front of the ball as they have all game. This kind of small interplay, really important in the build-up. Just making sure that you're getting possession of the ball away from the opposite number, trying to create some space. And the more those passes find each other, the more the spaces open up going forward and you move the opposition around. And when that ball does find the open space and you find the movement to go, that's when opportunities open up all over the field. You can't see in your picture here, but we have Dutch player way on the sideline here. If the ball does come to the open field like it does now, a lot of space, and there it does. Good build-up movement. There's a T-point option open. It does go there. The fire across will come soon. Oh, the layback, top of the D. The big cracking shot coming in there. Gets the short corner, but Micah Jacob sort of had her eyes light up there with the ball coming back to her. That movement really clever. She was on the sideline here, out of play, on the open side. And when the play came out towards her, simple 1-2 passes coming back. Couldn't finish the shot, but got the next best thing. As the Dutch get their 7th short corner, ball comes out. Good strike on target, and that's a really good hit. Fantastic strike on target there. Good, robust short corner option. Not too complicated. Ball comes out, gets trapped, and it gets smashed in with power. Sandra Meish now adds to the tally and puts Holland 4-0 up in this fixture. A little bit of frustration there from Foker trying to hit the ball long. Boyle wasn't ready for that one, but again, when the Netherlands be moving the ball cleanly, France have struggled to stay with them. As you see, a nice clean ball into space. And yeah, again, big ball movement, a lot of pace. Means that the French are chasing after the ball position the whole time. Good advert for high ball pace and big movements being effective just in the movement of the ball. Sylvie Petitjean just having some work to do to get the ball across the field, but soft pass intercepted by Rick Boyne, just trying to find, no sorry, it wasn't Rick Boyne, it was Tillians. Tillians trying to find the ball through. Is the ball back in the middle? A big hit, slightly lifted but not dangerous. It looked like backs that made the delivery there. And again, France get to reset, but they're under pressure. The ever-present Netherlands press, shifting as the ball gets moved, and if the ball moving slow, it gives them time to move across. As you see them blanketed across the field, waiting for the ball to come in. Over it gets thrown, but again, only as far as the goal scorer, Sandra Mesh. Cracking short corner strike that she had there to find the bottom corner. Keeper had no chance in that ensuing hit. Actually, might have the goal scorer wrong. Just checking over here, and it looks like it's been credited to France Jabinen. Yep, looks like it's been credited to France Jabinen with that hit. My mistake. Nevertheless, cracking strike. Lots of ball pressure by the Netherlands. High in the field. France trying to find the mini game out here, but it's being blocked wherever they go. Ever constant pressure. Good thing about this play is that the Netherlands don't have to win the ball, yeah, as much as you think. They just need to keep the pressure on. The ball's not going anywhere. So when the turnover does happen, it means they get to reset very high in the field. And if something does go wrong, a bad blow or a miss trap or something, it means France have got a long way to go before they can make some inroads down the field. One player from France hanging high, Beaumarche, but again that constant pressure. Stefani trying to find Foka and the ball popping loose. The long ball through, but again, what's been really impressive is that even though Boyle and players like Grablemont are hanging high, there's always a Dutch player making sure that the pass to them is cut off. As we see a circle entry, a slight push and a collision happening there. Umpire calling for the push. That's the disengaged umpire just making a call there, saying I could see from my side. As the same pattern ensues, France are going to have to find a way to move the ball quicker around the back. As the slow ball is just causing them to be congested. They might have the ball, but they're not going anywhere. I think that's going to be the key thing for them, how to get the ball forward as there the intercept happens. As we said before, the pattern is waiting for that as we get a run at the D now. Pass out right. Loose past the P-spot, and again, no luck there for the Dutch. As the ball to P-spot comes again. Bit of confusion about what happened ensued there. It looked like an open shot on the backhand coming in. no luck though as we keep the score at 4-0 for Netherlands in this match. And at this point, they're definitely going to the semi-final tomorrow. They'll finish second in this pool, having lost to England, who will finish top. As a nice ball being passed forward. Pulled across to the far side. Pudding's coming into the mix there. Was engaged all the way from right half. Jakob's now making the run across. Cracking it in. Catching the stick of Canon, but more than enough time here. France Binnen trying to find the entry. A couple of stick hacks there. France might feel like they deserve that blow, but play continues. Again, a very congested game this. Having said that this game is for semi-final place. If you look at the goal charts, the Netherlands so far in this tournament have scored 16 goals, including the 4 they've scored now, where France have only scored 4. Struggled to score goals, winning by small margins. They've won nonetheless when they needed to. And yeah, we have another circle entry that just was dealt with calmly. So France struggling in the tournament to actually score lots of goals. If you look at England scoring 20 goals in this pool, and the Netherlands scoring 12 or 16 of these 4, and France only 4. They have struggled to get the ball forward and get some value for money out the front from their matches. Netherlands driving again for the circle, trying to take the players on and just getting stuck in the middle again. This Masters World Cup being played in Cape Town across 5 Astros. There are different divisions. This game is the over 55 ladies, but we have the over 45 men and ladies, over 50 men and ladies, over 55 ladies, and we've also got the over 60 and over 65 ladies here, which means a lot of people still participating in hockey. And that could have been 5 yards, whether debatable. From here it looked like it wasn't 5 yards, but we don't make the calls. Like I said, fantastic to see the size and quality of this tournament as it grows. We've got players continue to play, and the best part is making trips to countries like South Africa to meet old friends they played before. Here we have a good drive and a good stick hack. The ball going for the long corner. Making trips to countries like South Africa where World Cups have been hosted. There'll be one in Tokyo coming up soon for the men, the older men teams. And again, having a trial where you've got an over 75 team being picked. That is, every player is over the age of 75 and still playing hockey. Is a fantastic advert for the sport, and also just for people that are trying to stay healthy and play a team sport with their mates. A large part of this tournament is the socializing afterwards. Teams getting together for photographs together after every match. And then normally followed by a couple of drinks on the grass fields behind you with the tail mount in the background. Fantastic venue to sit around and just catch up and talk about the match and where you're from. And some of these players haven't played against each other at international level when they were in their prime. And the umpire's taking serious offense to that player where the French player was not 5 yards away inside the 22 and stopping play from happening. The net result is the Netherlands come away with their 8th short corner. France have been in on the left-hand castle, scoring the last goal with a clean strike. I'm sure she's going to say to her team that she needs another go at this. Injection comes out. I think the break was early there. In fact, there were 2 players that broke early there. I'm not sure how. Injection coming out. This will be a strike at goal. Very good save on the line there. Good shot, good save. A lot of round of applause there. Perez Roblin there, and the goal's just great hand save. Very neat strike again. As Netherlands get another run in the circle. They're trying to get the ball across. It is a loose ball, very flat though. A lot of people congested in the circle. Often when you get a whole lot of people in the circle like that, the better option is to find the edge of the circle, get a player to reverse rather than move forward, and then having some space there. Less than a minute left in this quarter, as we still have a 4-0 scoreline, and the Netherlands pestering the French circle. Very congested, so they need to find some space out there. That ball might have been, and umpire saying play on. I can hear the stick clacking, but as the countdown for the end of this quarter happens, I think the French team look a little bit fatigued. It is a tough team to come up against. This Netherlands team, with everybody working in sync, and there a hole opening up for Annemiek Fokker to knock the ball out, but I think that's to reduce some time. There's 2 seconds left. We're going to have the end of this chukka. Join us again soon for the 4th quarter to end this match. Welcome back as you join us for the 4th quarter of this women's over 55 encounter. It's a pool match between the Netherlands and France. The Netherlands 4-love up at the moment and controlling this game. France struggling to get the ball forward. It's the final pool game in the Pool A of the women's over 55 category. The winner of this match will play in the semi-final this coming weekend. This game being brought to you from Western Province Cricket Club in Cape Town. It's a sports club in Cape Town where a lot of hockey is played. There's currently 2 games on the go, yeah, the 2 fields. This one, the last pool game in this section. And England have finished top of this pool. So these 2 teams are playing for second place, but it looks like the Netherlands have got that sewn up now with a 4-over lead. France trying to find a way forward. France only having 1 penalty corner in this match so far. Whereas the Netherlands have racked up 8 already. As they're able to move the ball freely to the midfield. Annemiek Fokker coming over the ball now, trying to find a through runner. Kate Boyle up front, this could be a chance. Gives it back to Fokker, she could be good for goal if she cracks it in and just gets saved. A fantastic save there. Sabine Scheffer just with a diving stick save. Annemiek Fokker running through. Looked like a definite goal. Not to be though. Fokker again running in. She'll backhand this one. Got the skill to do it. And the ball rolls harmlessly past the side post. Again, probably one of the better chances that France have had. There was a short corner in the first half they had that Fokker hit the first wave and the keeper and then missed the upright. Otherwise, it's been all Netherlands pushing France deep into their own half and then smothering them, not giving them any easy outs. A good coordinated team player is one to expect from Hockey Nation. Once again, players in front of the ball trying to make the through run. Rivka backs getting the ball free there and the ball just being tucked back. Direct, just not able to find the pass back there. Long ball going through. Looking for options, good turn. Just couldn't find the interplay. And it's happened many times before. The turnover ball in the midfield going both ways, yeah. As the game seems to be petering out a little bit. 4-0 scoreline. There's a point here where the Netherlands team are thinking about preserving themselves for the semi-final. They've already played. This is their 5th match. Their legs are well running at this time of the tournament. At the same time, though, they don't want to start playing patterns that they might hurt them when it comes to the playoff game against Scotland. It looks like it in their semi-final. Good ball pressure by Mochel on the ball there. Again, been trademark of this match. The fact that the Dutch keep shifting left and right and making sure they move as a unit. And as I say, that commentator's curse, the ball rolls through. And France get to set up high in the field. A quick free hit one there. Trashant. And they need to find a goal bar movement here. Getting stuck on the outside of the field with a whole lot of orange shirts in your way is not the ideal way to go, yeah. driving run coming here from Foka. Shouldn't be something to worry about. They'll pay attention to her. Cracking ball coming, hits a foot on the way through. Oh, ball being hit after the whistle. Often that gets picked on by umpires. Another free hit. They'll be looking for some kind of circle entry here. Ball being cracked across neatly. Unfortunately, Agnes Buton just unable to keep control of that. And the ball running over the baseline. And Netherlands can reset from a 16. Nice ball through to a fetching player coming into the ranks there. Nice interplay. Backs making the ball work. The ball coming through. The wreck just not arriving in time. Ball still live here. Trying to make a baseline play. Looking for the 45 tuck back. The ball comes back. And unfortunately it gets hassled. Ran the baseline option. Tucked the ball back onto the foot neatly. Again, no options open, so getting a short corner is not the worst option yet. It is their 9th short corner. Running the ball baseline, couldn't find any option to pass to, and so the tuck back. Waiting for the injection yet. Ball comes out nice and smoothly. The slip to the left. Back to the P spot. Unfortunately, Rohoff overrunning it. Direct bringing the ball back. Call being given for another short corner. The slip to the left went back to the P spot. A zigzag, but not the normal side zigzag. And unfortunately, Rohoff just couldn't get control of it in front of the goals. They get to reset though. Penalty corner number 10. Ball comes out quickly. They'll be looking to slip this again. Trying to play the ball back into the first wave, but Anna McFoka way too wise for that. Reading the play happen. I think the injection wasn't as straight as it should be, which meant the trapper had to stand up and pick it up. And then when the trapper stands up, pick it up. You have to have plans for that, otherwise everybody's predicting a different thing. In that case, the French running very good lines of blocking the options off as the ball goes down the field again. It's got some side spin on it this time. Tesla having to work hard there. That ball had some side spin, was heading towards the sideline. As the wind starts picking up, yeah. Small trip on the ball there, but then it's come away with the ball. You can hear the wind blowing in the background. There's a slight breeze picking up. Nice temperature in Cape Town at the moment, sort of low 20 degrees Celsius. Clear blue skies. Clear view of the mountain. That's Table Mountain showing up in the background, one of the wonders of the world. Beautiful city to be in at this time of the year. Spring has come. We have summer approaching. It does get very hot in Cape Town in summer, but again with the beaches and the winelands, fantastic place to be in the world. Stefani just missing her cross there, and the turnover happening. It's going back. Again, this game, a lot of scrappy ball getting tucked up in the midfield and a lot of stick hacks. The game just hasn't got into a flowing mode as much as you'd think it would. A lot of contact ball happening. As Boyle now tries to get away. Trying to find options, but going sideways and backwards, and couldn't see any option in front of it to make the play happen. bench giving some much needed advice there to see where she should go. And the long ball being crashed out. Return with interest, and now they're going to have an overlap if they can just find the ball around the back. There's the tuck in field. And Derek just unfortunately popping the ball onto her own foot. Stefani giving her due attention. So England will come out on top of this pool. And with the current scoreline, we're expecting the Netherlands to finish second and France to finish third. Can't change those results. In the other pool, we've got Scotland, Ireland and South Africa and Argentina fighting it out. Scotland finishing ahead of that, but Ireland, South Africa, Argentina got matches left to see who can finish second there. So the team finishing second there to play against England in the other semi-final, yet to be decided. Lots of action still happening in those pool games. Ireland, South Africa and Argentina all playing teams below them on the pool, so that might come to goal difference when it comes to results there. Ireland in the pound seat on 7 points and South Africa 1 point behind. So if Ireland can come through their game against Chile, who haven't won a game yet, that would put them through, which would be a fantastic result for Ireland to go through with Scotland in that group and England in the other pool. Back to this game though. We've still got 4.5 minutes to go. The scoreline untroubled for a while now, but a lot of the play happening where you see it now on the French 22, with France struggling to get the ball out and by equal measures the Netherlands struggling to score a goal. Another run coming in, a big cracking ball. The ball's popped up. That'll be blown for dangerous. Oh, it's going to go in. It's actually an interesting goal. You don't get own goals in hockey, but the ball got crossed, popped off a stick. And it's been claimed immediately by Marcus. Chantal Marcus saying, "I'll have that, thank you. Please give it to me." Touched the ball after being lifted in the air. Came landing down on her stick and trickled into the goal. Some might argue an accidental mistrap in the right direction, but it's the goal that matters. And Magus puts it in. Magus putting the 5th goal on the scoreboard for the Netherlands, as they've now got full control of this game and will just be going through the motions, making sure they keep themselves in touch before they get to their semi-final on the weekend. Magus now with the ball, playing on the left-hand sideline, trying to work it up as they go. Mikey Jacobs on the left here, just unable to control the ball as it rolls off the sideline, but the intent was there to play the 1-2 game. Foco with the overhead, but France unable to get underneath that and control it. As we have 2 minutes left in this match. Long ball through, well read by Stefani. Just step in front there. Move the ball forward. Turnover happened and Bent just trying to get the ball forward on the sideline. The game has slowed down quite considerably. I think the scoreline has resulted in that. Stefani just not going to get the ball there. Good turn around at the back. So again, some 1-2 play happening here. Bashard and Foka and Stefani building up well there. 2 or 3 passes, just couldn't find the final pass. There was some space on the right for them to move it out, but now we're going on the middle again, and as often happened, there's no space on the middle here with this Netherlands team. They've blocked off everything coming down the middle of their channels. They press very impressive. As you see them winning the ball again, this has been a characteristic of them. The player winning the ball, immediate release to a free player so that they can start moving the ball forward. As Margus is going to run on the outside now. Looking for options in the middle, but isolated on the side. Got 40 seconds to go, so they'll try and get one more ball into the circle here so they can earn themselves a couple of players on the edge of the D, which will be the targets. They're coming back now. Keeping possession. 25 seconds on the clock, and there patience wears out eventually, and 20 seconds on the clock. Goes for the big hit. Nobody ran T-point there, so there wasn't an easy option to the baseline, and pulling the trigger, lifting the ball, and I think everyone in the field's resigned now at the fact that this is going to be game over. 5 seconds to go. Netherlands winning this match 5-love, and they'll progress through to the semi-final. And you can hear from their relief that they've got this under the hat. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back shortly with another game from this World Cup.